Hey ladies, welcome to my 21 and 22 week pregnancy update. Yay, we finally made it. I'm caught up because I'm officially 24 weeks and 1 day today. You'll see this, I don't know when, but I'll probably tomorrow. I don't even know. I'll be 24 weeks and 2 days. So by the time you see this. But we're here to talk about 21 and 22. Look, actually, let's talk about 24 real quick because I'm really excited about this. This is viability week. If you don't know what that is, that's if something dramatic was to happen to baby and we had to deliver now, baby would have a higher chance of survival, which is amazing. And this is like the milestone all moms wait for, because then you can somewhat breathe easier. You know what I mean? I know I do. Anyway, but 21 and 22 weeks. I feel like these 2 weeks were my easiest weeks of pregnancy so far. There was no real anxiety these weeks, and I was feeling great. I was feeling really, really good. Still tired. That's a symptom of mine. I was still exhausted and needing to sleep. I don't think I need to sleep as much as I used to, because I would sleep for hours. So if I go to sleep around 3, I would wake up till 9, 10. But now it's starting to dwindle down, so that was great at this time. Symptoms, that's a symptom of being just tired. Sorry, my back is itchy. Just being really, really tired. What else? I don't really have any symptoms. I'm trying to think. My hips, of course. It's hard because you have to lay on your left side when you're pregnant, and then your left hip starts to hurt and burn, and then you have to flip over, but you're not supposed to sleep on that side. So I've been finding myself falling asleep and then waking up on my back. So that's something that you shouldn't do, because it's just not good. It's not recommended after 20 weeks of pregnancy. Also, what I noticed at 21 and 22 weeks, let's just lump them together because not really much going on. I noticed that I can't breathe if I lay just with my head on a pillow. So what I mean by that is, like, my head and my shoulders have to be on top of the pillow to the point where it's like near my stomach has to be hoisted up on a pillow. I guess that's when pregnancy pillows come into play. But I got rid of my pregnancy pillow. I still don't want it. I'm not going to go buy another one, but I do prop myself up on a couple of pillows and sleep like that. Baby, now that you know the gender, if you didn't see that video, I'm going to link it, but I'm going to spoil it for you right now. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. But we're having a baby girl. I'm so excited. I don't know where I got this idea that I can no longer have baby girls because if you don't know, I have 6 girls and 1 boy, and my boy is the youngest. And after he was born, I figured, I'm just gonna end up having boys, because I feel like my time of having girls is all over again. It's all over. But I'm just really excited. I'm so excited to have a little baby girl. She does have a name. An hour after finding out she was a girl, we had her name solid. It was like set in stone. And I love her name, and I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. She's a girl. So, and I just realized now that I'm not wearing a bra. Tia! I didn't realize it's just hanging there. I'm just like, wait a second, what is going on? Anyway, try to ignore that, lady. Just try to ignore the fact that I forgot that.
You can't really see anything.
Oh, good, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to put a bra on. Anyway, back to her being a girl. So baby is very, very kicky. She likes to play kicky ball. I said she. I finally can say she. She likes to play kicky ball with my bladder. She is very, very low, like very low. I've never had a baby this low. That's why I thought we were having a boy. And I can't see how excited we are that we're having a girl. But we thought we were having a boy because baby was just so low. And boys, if you don't know, the boys they grow low. They just, and you're lower. I know because I've had 6 pregnancies of girls, and they're usually up higher. This one, she's like, I'm going to live right by the exit, and I'm not going anywhere until I get up out of here, I swear. But she likes to lay on my bladder. That's her thing. She likes to lay on my bladder. And especially if I have to use the bathroom, she really lays on my bladder. And she like kicks around, and she's flipping everywhere and jumping on my bladder. And if she's sleeping and I go to the bathroom and I pee, she gets very angry and starts kicking me because now she no longer has a full bladder to rest on. I swear, this is what it seems like to me. Anyway. Another thing I've learned about her is that she really enjoys the rocking chair. I put a rocking chair, she's kicking me now because I'm talking. I put a rocking chair in my room, and if I get into rocking chair, she's kicking. I can rock and she'll fall asleep. She loves rocking chair. Another thing, let's 21, 22 weeks. Well, I'm just lumping them together because nothing different much. Daniel has felt baby kick in my stomach by putting his hand on my stomach. Dia has felt baby kick. Did you, Dia?
Yes.
Dia laughed hysterically because baby kicked her, and it was just like, oh, that was the sweetest moment. I believe that King has felt baby kick because King put his hand on my stomach the other day, and when she kicked, he looked at me like, huh? I'm not sure if he thought it was gas or whatever, but his hand was there, and she kicked his hand, and she just, he just looked at me like, oh my goodness. And then he moved his hand. He didn't want it there anymore. Also, I figured out that she loves King. She likes to hear him play. So our house is a very loud house. We are very animated, and she loves listening to everybody. But I noticed that when King is around, her big brother, she kicks even more. She hears his voice, and she just thinks she's playing with him or something and starts to kick. So that's the cutest thing. Those are the things about her that I'm like in love with her already, because I feel like, she's just so cute. Okay, anything else? I did not have a doctor's appointment this week. Praise God. No, I'm gonna give the glory to God at this point, because they're always calling me in there. I didn't have to have one. The specialist I'm seeing said I can come in 3 weeks, so that's what I decided to do. I do have, I think I said this in the last video, I do have a, what is that thing I have here? The blood pressure cuff. I have that, and my blood pressure has been fine. It only raised a little bit when Leah got on my nerves a little bit, but it raised just a tad bit, and then, it was fine. I just wanted to see if me being irritated or upset by something would raise my blood pressure. No, it was still in normal ranges. So I'm lucky that my blood pressure is staying steady, staying normal, because I don't want, them to be like, oh, we have to take baby out now, Oh, anything else? She's kicking. Every time I start talking, she starts kicking. I do have a little toy that I place on my stomach. It's in her bassinet, and I take it, I wind it up on my stomach. If she's kicking, she'll stop and listen to that as well. I don't think she likes it as much as I want her to, but I mean, it won't be in her bassinet after she's here, but it is now just because it's cute. What else? Anything else, Tia? Cravings. Let's talk about that. I'm spacing. I'm all over the place because listen. I'm waiting for the people to deliver a refrigerator, so I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, because if they come during this, I'm gonna have to pause the camera. But let's talk about my food cravings. 21 and 22 weeks was what?
Was it the
Chinese food. I've been giving in. I don't care. Listen, I've been fighting off cravings this whole pregnancy. Okay, and by the way, I have not gained no weight in this pregnancy, right? I'm at the point where I'm just like, I'm gonna give in, because I just need that comfort. And Chinese food has been my thing. Okay, so it's usually the shrimp fried rice, which is terrible for you. Lobster sauce with shrimp, which is, again, terrible for you. But those ribs, though, the boneless spare ribs, oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. I don't like them when I'm not pregnant. I can't stand them. I don't like them. But for some reason, though, that has been my staple food, and I will eat it for leftovers the first thing in the morning and for breakfast. That's how bad it's gotten. Well, it was. Because I tell you now, I've actually kicked the craving, which is great. It lasted about 2 weeks, right, Dia? So it did last about 2 weeks. It lasted 21 and 22 weeks. And I was just like, ooh, I needed it. But I'm glad to say it's gone. Anything else? Like, that's the only craving I had.
Not a craving, but you're fond of spaghetti.
Very fond of spaghetti, yes. And that's something I have to fight off too, because pasta's not good for you. Eating the way, you know what I mean? It's very fatty. Pasta is very, very fatty, and it's just not. And I'm fond of spaghetti. Like, I think about spaghetti all the time. If someone mentions spaghetti, I will think, oh my gosh, that taste. You could just taste it in your mouth. You know what I mean? Ugh. Someone said the kid had spaghetti on a video, and I was like, ooh, spaghetti, because I love it, but I don't eat it often. So I try to limit how much of it I can eat. If I can fight the craving, I will do so. But the Chinese food craving, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I think that's it. I have been eating and snacking on a lot more sweets than I like these 2 weeks. 21 and 2 weeks pregnant. It was just like, I don't know what it was, but I was just eating a lot of snacks. Just a lot of snacks these 2 weeks. And I'm just like, I'm regretting every bit of it. I don't know why. And when I do start eating like that, it makes me feel terrible because my body is just not, it's not liking it. It's not used to it because in the beginning of this pregnancy, all the way up until 21, 22 weeks, I was very healthy, remember? Very, very healthy. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm eating Gushers and I'm eating just like, what am I eating? It's just like little things like that, like Gushers, a packet of Gushers, or I had some chips the other day and I was just like, what am I doing? Like, what's happening? And it's like, I want these things. And I don't know where this came from, but I guess it's like, I'm getting towards the end of this pregnancy. Well, somewhat. And, oh gosh, please don't let this keep going because I'm just like, I don't want to gain any weight. I'm already big enough. I don't need to gain any weight. Baby can live just fine. Baby's growing just fine with the weight that I am. So I don't want to put on any more weight that I have to lose later. So I'm trying to fight off these terrible cravings. I feel like my craving for fruits and vegetables have dissipated dramatically. Like I used to crave like cucumbers with carrots and tomato. It just left the building. I still, even when I'm not eating the junk food, I still don't crave that stuff. I just don't. Or I just don't eat. It's crazy. It's like I won't eat anything. Like today I just ate once today and I haven't eaten again. And it's already going on 3 o'clock. So that's the food battle I'm having right now. But other than that, I think I'm feeling great. I have a lot more energy than I did. And if you guys have been following along, I have been struggling with energy. I have been feeling like I need to just sleep all day and I just don't have the energy to do anything. But the one thing I figured out that is if I get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, because I shower at night, brush my teeth, wash my face, and put clothes on, I can now, and make my bed, I can get things done. I can be more productive. I feel more awake. So that's that, right? Are we done? Whew, I know I've just been talking so much. I'm so sorry. We have to get to this refrigerator thing. But thank you to everybody who's leaving your beautiful comments on the gender reveal. Dia and Adira put that together for us, and it was just the sweetest thing. I cried like twice. If you wonder how Dale's feeling about having another little girl, he's super excited. And I know this seems terrible, but we are girl people. We love King to death. But we realize, like, it's something about having a little girl that just, all the pretty bows and the dressing up and just the cute stuff. We're just girl people. And we really was thinking we was gonna have a boy. And then our time was over for having girls. And now that we're just in heaven, you guys. We're bliss. We're in bliss. Aren't we, Dia? Dia's in bliss too. Dia's talking about wearing the baby. We can't wait. We're just like so excited. Oh my gosh. I was just so excited. Okay, I'm going to get out of here because all I'm going to do is talk about how excited I am. Oh, we're going to do the belly shot. Yes. Okay, remember that this is I'm talking about 21 and 22 weeks. This is a 24 week and one day belly, okay? All right, let's get up and get a belly shot. Okay, listen, also, I have Holy leggings on, okay? But these are the most comfortable leggings, and I will wear them until the stitches fall out of these things, okay? So if you catch a glimpse of a hole, go with it. I'm pregnant. This is the most comfortable leggings I own. So here's my 24 weeks and 1 day bump for the front. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
All right, go back to this side. Is it just big? Or you left because it's big? You guys are 6 months now. Doesn't that make me 6 months?
Yeah.
Sorry if you get your flash or anything. I apologize.
You're good. Wow.
Yes, and I'm in love with it so much. I mean, sometimes she can get on my nerves. I have to tell you. So we call little miss by her name. So I yell at her sometimes because she kicks me in my bladder, and it's just like, stop it, bleep bleep. I call her by her name. So just like, it's just, I love the bump, and I can't wait till it's over so I can hold her and meet her and talk to her and see the little person that's in there kicking me in my belly. But that is it. I'm up to date. I caught up because I won't see you again until I'm 24 in 6 days. I'm 24 in 1 day, so we caught up. Next up will be probably a vlog, right? We have bought all the baby buys, and I'll start showing you like the baby things. If you want to see what I bought, like the essentials that I bought for baby, I'll do that. I apologize, but that's it. I'm gonna get out of here before more things happen. Oh, excuse me. I'll see you next video. You go. Bye, bye, bye.